Ianya berkenaan dengan sekolah St. Thomas ya. St. Thomas is a cluster school and it's a high performance school. Sekolah rendah is a mission school lah. Mission school dan bantuan khas. Sekolah rendah letak di atas tanah gereja Montfort Brothers, St. Gabriel. Dan sekolah menengah di atas Archbishop of KL. The name of the land is Archbishop of KL. The owner of the land have actually given notice to Kementerian Pendidikan in June 2008 to they are very clear about, dia kata dia nak expand, okay, and they ask Kementerian Pendidikan to relocate lah. But instead of relocating, the Kementerian started to acquire the church land, okay, which shouldn't be happening lah, yeah. Started to acquire the church land, and finally the church put in a judicial review, which led to Kementerian stopping the acquisition. So bila dia stop the acquisition, they asked to stay until 2017, but the church allowed them to stay until 2015. Apa yang I kesal sangat is that the students don't have to leave the school. The students can actually stay. The parents are now appealing that the instruction don't go out for them to leave the school. Why is this happening? Number one is the failure of the Kementerian Pendidikan to actually relocate the school. Number two is the failure of the Kementerian Pendidikan to negotiate with the landowners, with the pihak gereja. The Kementerian Pendidikan have never spoken to the church. They have only used their lawyers, okay? And they have shown arrogance. They have shown arrogance to the owners of the land. And to make it worse, if you notice in my debate, I talked about when the Menteri Besar of Pahang himself publicly told the teachers and the students, apa lagi you nak tunggu, orang sudah halau you keluar lah. And then that created ill feeling between the students who are mostly Malay Muslims and the church, the owner of the land, to the extent that children have started to throw rubbish into the church. So I wanted to stop all of this, because it is all perception. It is not true. It is not true that the church is asking them to go out immediately. So I urgent that they have to move, but more important is that there is going to be racial tension and interfaith tension also, which I'm trying to avoid. But okay, quietly, it's a very sensitive issue. So quietly, I arranged for the PIBG to go and meet the minister, the deputy minister, Yang Berhormat Tawau, on the 7th of November. I arranged, okay. She let them come in, but she won't let me come in. And then she said, okay, this is very sensitive issue, nanti you politicize. I've not even said a word about all this, I've tried to resolve the matter. I didn't want it to be blown out of proportion. I wanted the children to stay. I don't want their studies to be affected. I was willing to just keep quiet and arrange and solve the problem. But then they couldn't solve the problem. The letter went out, even after the meeting with the deputy minister. The letter went out, so the PIBG was so upset. And I had to bring the debate in Parliament. Even the Deputy Minister did not answer me in Parliament. I have to bring this usul tergempar. Even then, this usul tergempar ditolak, rejected. Why? Because it is tidak perlu disegerakan. Dia pindah 15 Disember. Children are throwing rubbish into the church. And you say tidak perlu disegerakan. I really don't understand the decision, yeah. And then the speaker kata, bagi menteri kementerian solve the problem. They have not been able to solve the problem since 2008. Dia kata involve MP Kuantan. The minister won't even allow me to go into the room in the discussion. So I have no confidence that the kementerian is able to solve the problem.